Hi, it's Jez here from nigezza.co.uk. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to bring you a simple stamping project using Pretty Perennials. And I haven't yet done a simple stamping project yet with this stamp set. Well, not on camera. I have done it for a blog hop. So I was on a scrapbooking blog hop. I joined blog hop because I really like scrapbooking. I used to do a lot of 12 by 12 scrapbooking, got loads and loads of albums that I want to fill. So I joined the blog hop because I thought this would get me to do it. And at least, if nothing else, by the end of the year, I'll have 12 or possibly 24 sheets done. Because like this, I've done this one for the blog hop. Now I'm going to make one now. So just a bit of simple stamping and leaving spaces here for my photos. And the beauty of this is it could be any way up. So I don't know yet what photos to put in, but I can play with the orientation. And it's a little bit rough there because that was the masks that I put down. I stuck them down with a bit of glue stick, and then they pulled a little bit. And I have cut mats, and I've cut these in garden green, but I've not stuck them down yet because actually I don't know what photos I want to put in. And I might actually, I can change the mat to any of these colours. So I might go for Blackberry Bliss. If that fitted better, I might go for Real Red. I might go for, I've got Cajun Craze there around the corner, around the edges. So I stuck with the Regal's colour palette for this, which the Regals and the Neutrals, they're my favourite. And I can't actually remember if that's Real Red or got a feeling it might be Cherry Cobbler actually. Now I'm looking at it, it might well be Cherry Cobbler, in which case I might just swap out my Real Red for the Cherry Cobbler. So, and I've used pumpkin pie and crushed curry on the inside of the flowers as well. But looking at it, that's not Real Red, is it? That's Cherry Cobbler. So we'll change that. So as I say, I'm going to make it again. I'm going to use different sizes. So this is a 6x4. That's 4x4, and that's 3x4. And I'm going to do them different for this one. And I'm going to show you what I did. So I've got 12x12, bit of cardstock. And what I used for my masks is I cut up old catalogue sheets. Okay, so I've got lots and lots of old catalogues, and I'm used these because it's really thin. And if you had a thicker mat, when you're stamping on it, you might get a little bit of an edge to it, whereas these are much smaller, so they would less likely to leave a little ridge. I mean, I did think afterwards I could have actually cut these a little bit smaller, and then it doesn't actually matter. But or I can cut my mat slightly bigger when I cover it. So what I first of all did is kind of look at how I might like it. Oh, I like that. So I just played with it to decide where I think I want this to be. And then I just stuck them down. And as I say, I used glue stick so I could peel it off afterwards. So got a bit of Prit. And I just put a little bit in the middle, just enough to sort of hold it in place. So this is 7x5 because I do print some photos big. And I am thinking of doing a page of some of our lovely walks that we did during first lockdown, because the weather was incredible. And so we did go out on lots of lovely walks, and I took photos every time. And so that was my thought with it having all the flowers in. I thought this would be a nice thing to record. And usually in my 12x12 scrapbooks I do like a double page that's sort of related to each other, so that it flows nice. Right, let me just get and cherry cobbler. So I stamped the big flower in Blackberry Bliss because that's my favourite colour. So I'm gonna do that first. So I did the biggest one first, which kind of makes sense because you can't fill in gaps with a big one, but you can fill in gaps with a little one. So randomly stamping around the mats that I've made. There's more, I think there's more space on the other one because obviously this one I've got a great big mat there. But it is just fun. Ooh, doing this stamping. I like it. I might just have a one coming out there. So that's my Blackberry Bliss all done. So now we're going to come with the next biggest flower and cherry cobbler. And I'll stamp this next to that one. Yeah, it was definitely cherry cobbler. So, and then I sort of put some, remember to go up the centre as well. So that that got filled up. Such a beautiful set, this. I absolutely love it. I say I've done, oh, I was going to stamp up there and it's not bent on anything. I've done quite a bit with the dies, but this is the first project where I use just the stamps, and they do work really well for a simple stamping project. And I just wanted to show as well how sticking to one colour family works really well because they're designed to go really well together. And then I did the smaller one in Blackberry Bliss again. It's my favourite colour, so let's use it twice. What did I use? Oh, actually, I'm thinking I didn't. I'm thinking I did Raspberry Ripple, Raspberry Rich Raspberry even. Oh, there we go. Rich Raspberry. I think I might have done the little one in Rich Raspberry. Because I can't see me have used... I'd made it so long ago and thought, oh, that'll be nice. Yeah, I think I did do this. And then it took me ages to get around to making it. I'm a bit sick of telling you I've not been well, because I think you probably already know, and I don't want you to think I'm playing on it, but that is what happened. And yeah, so that's that. So now we need to go in and do some leaves. So I used garden green for the leaves. So I've got the little double one. So that one's going to go by the little flowers. And I'm not bothered about overlapping on any other thing, because in nature they would overlap, wouldn't they? And so you don't really know what it's going to look like properly until you take these off. Do a big reveal. Love it. So now we're going to do this big flower, and I kind of did it big flower, leaf even, and I sort of did it twice. And sometimes once. I'm a bit worried now. I didn't stamp that very well because I was worried about the edge bit. Just gonna give that a bit of a clean. I might clean these off whilst I'm about it. It's a bit better. I didn't do that on the dry side. So, did you notice the way I just threw it? I'm so careful. I'm aware of the fact that I wanted to get this filmed before a certain time because I need to be somewhere else. But I think I'll probably just be late. But I thought this is a quick project, so I mightn't be too bad. There we go, and then just do the odd little random one. And then we just have the little flowers, the insides of the flowers to do. So I used pumpkin pie and crushed curry for that, and Cajun craze, because we've got 3 flowers, so we've got 3 middles. So we've got little cluster of dots, an even smaller cluster of dots, and the one I refer to as coronavirus. So I think I went for, I'm not really sure what I did, but I'm going to do Cajun craze inside the big one. So the coronavirus is going inside the big one. There was a die, or there is, not was, I think in the poppies die set, which also reminds me of the coronavirus molecule or cell. So that's that one. It's pretty though, can't deny it's pretty. And then we'll do pumpkin pie, and that's going in this one. That's not even on there, you Burke. So it, I think sometimes I can take hours over a scrapbook double spread, like 2 hours a page, so like 4 hours for the whole thing. And this much quicker, much quicker. So you just have to times by 2 what I'm just doing, and that one's not even on the page. Do you know, you could do a layout with your favourite stamp sets and samples from the catalogue. Could make a whole Stampin' Up scrapbook with your favourite bits, and you could use the stamp set that's on the page. Now we don't want that one. I need to do pumpkin pumpkin pie on that one, and we've got a space in the middle there, so we need to put some leaf down there, otherwise it's not framing that section enough, I don't think. So we'll have some leaf coming there, and I might put another wee flower there. So that's the thing to look out for, otherwise I'd just add a space there when we take them off and it wouldn't look right. So put that there like that, and then we need the crushed curry centre. There we go. So that's those done. I'm going to put them out of the way to clean after. And now all I do is peel these off. I did leave a little bit behind, but it doesn't matter because these are going to be covered up with your photos and your photo mat, so that doesn't actually matter at all. So that is what it looks like. And you see, if I hadn't have put that extra little bit in there, that would have been just a white space. And then just to finish off, I'll bring in a little spare bit of that. I just use some Cajun Craze and my blending brush, which I did bring here. It's there, and I just, you could leave it like that, quite like that, but I wanted to put some colour around. So I just came in with my brush to add that bit of extra colour around the edges. A bit more of a smudge there than I actually wanted, but I can do some more blending and it'll be fine. I might even be adding journaling. Some of these spaces could be journaling, talking about what's happening in the pictures. They don't necessarily have to be pictures. And I didn't really do much around the centre bits, but I might now. And that was that. And then I just cut up the garden green as mats, so that it sort of finished it off. But that's sort of like the double spread that would be in my scrapbook, which is like too big for the screen, but you get the impression. Just ready for your photos. How simple is that? So hope you like that. All the details will be over on nigezza.co.uk. I'm not cutting the mats for this because, like I say, I just did it for the picture for the blog hop, and actually I don't know yet what pictures are going in, and I might use a different mat. Okay, so don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll link to the original blog hop so you can see everybody else's scrapbook pages. Really worth a look if you're into scrapbooking. Gives lots of inspiration. Okay, bye for now. Link to my shop down below and over on the blog if you wish to buy anything. Okay, bye.